Hello, my name is Balaji, and I'm going to explain my implementation of the Docker and Nginx reverse proxy setup as part of the assignment. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain two of my personal projects. So if you have time, I request you to please watch them as well. Now I'm going to start with the Docker files of our applications. The first one will be Nginx. I am using a base Alpine image because it is small in size, and I am copying a simple Nginx configuration file which has our reverse proxy custom reverse proxy setup and a custom log setup. And for our Go service, I am using multi-stage build because we only need the Go binary file for our service to run. So in the first stage, I am building the binary file, and in the second stage, I am using the binary file and running it in an Alpine environment. And for the Python, I am using a again using an Alpine image which comes pre-bundled with the Python and UV Python manager, and I am installing Flask. So this takes care of all our services. And coming to the Compose file, this Docker Compose file creates a custom private network called Dpdzero, and all our containers that are created by this Compose file will reside in that network. I'm optionally creating a Cadvisor container so we can monitor our containers and host metrics. So to to start the containers and build the images, we can use the command docker compose up -d. This will build the images and starts the containers. As we can see, a DPD network is created and containers are also created. We can go to any browser and type local host, and this will get to our Nginx page as expected. Now we can test our services, which will be service one ping. Go service is working and Python service is also working. If we can either manually type this in here, or I also created a bash script to automate the test of these endpoints, which I'll come to in a bit. For now, I will explain the access logs and health check logs. I have also implemented an health check logs for our containers, which you can see here. So to access health check log, we just have to use the command docker logs hyphen yeah. So these are the health checks requests that the Docker is sending to our Python container. So every 5 seconds, a new request is being sent. If the service responds, Docker will mark it as healthy. If not, it will be marked as unhealthy. And to check the access logs, you can use this command. So if we please play if we look at here, when I type a new log entry will appear. Whenever a new request is sent, a new log will be created. As you can see, logs are being captured. So these are the access logs and health checks logs. Now, if we do the Docker PS, it will show all our containers running, and it also shows the health status of our container. This is the Python container, and this is the Go container. This is the Cadvisor container. And coming to the Cadvisor, we want to monitor our logs. We just have to hit the port 8081, and it will open our dashboard, Cadvisor dashboard. And here we can see all the CPU usage and processes. Here we can see the processors, CPU usage, memory usage, and file systems. And if we come here, it will show the number of images that are present in the system and the number of containers running. This is the README file. And coming to the bash script, if you want to automate the testing of these endpoints, we can just use the bash test. This will show that these the services are active and running. If if they are not, it will show as failed. We just have to wait a few seconds for that to update. As we can see, the tests are failing. The Python container is running, so it is shown as successful, but the Go container is stopped, so the test is failing. Now both services are test are failed. So this is my explanation for the assignment. And coming to my projects, you can visit the website balaji.website, and this will open my portfolio. Here you can put two of my projects. Since the 5 minutes timer is already up, I unfortunately can't explain this. But if you are interested, we can please check this out. This is a completely serverless architecture, and this is a RoboShop is a three-tier microservices architecture. You can please check this out if you are interested. Thank you.